In recent years, the relationship between the United States and China has rapidly deteriorated due to factors such as the trade war, Taiwan issue, spy balloons, and human rights issues in Xinjiang. However, the upcoming meeting this week between Xi Jinping and Joe Biden seems to offer hope for a thaw in bilateral relations.
Chinese President Xi Jinping arrives in San Francisco for a 3-day state visit, marking his first visit to the U.S. in 6 years. He is warmly welcomed by officials, signifying the importance of this visit. Xi Jinping will meet with U.S. President Joe Biden during his visit, fostering dialogue and cooperation between the two nations. Their discussions will address key bilateral issues and strengthen diplomatic relations. Xi Jinping will attend the 30th informal meeting of leaders of the Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation (APEC), held in San Francisco. This gathering provides an opportunity for leaders to discuss regional challenges and promote economic cooperation. This meeting will be the first face-to-face encounter between Xi Jinping and Joe Biden since last year's G20 summit in Bali, Indonesia. Their interaction holds significance for future collaborations and resolving global issues. The meeting is expected to cover a range of global issues, including the Israel-Gaza war, Russia's invasion of Ukraine, North Korea's and Russia's relationship, the Taiwan Strait, Indo-Pacific, human rights, fentanyl production, artificial intelligence, and fair economic and trade relations. These discussions aim to address pressing challenges and find common ground for international cooperation. As Xi Jinping concludes his visit, the key points discussed during the state visit and APEC meeting will be summarized. The significance of this visit in strengthening diplomatic ties and addressing global issues will be highlighted.
Just before the confirmation of the U.S.-China summit, China seemed to show some conciliatory signs towards Washington. Reuters cited messages from 2 American exporters stating that Chinese importers purchased at least 30 tons of U.S. soybeans on November 8. The day before, the state-owned enterprise COFCO Group bought 600,000 tons of U.S. soybeans. Furthermore, Alex Sanfilippo, the global trade director of Cargill, the world's largest crop trader, indicated that China rushed to purchase over 3 million tons of U.S. soybeans on November 7 and 8, signaling a much larger demand for soybeans than previously expected.
Additionally, Chinese official media have recently started to promote the friendly relationship between China and the U.S., calling for the normal development of bilateral relations. The official Xinhua news agency published a series of 5 articles titled "Promoting the Return of Sino-US Relations to the Right Track." Moreover, Xi Jinping reportedly interacted actively with American figures such as the U.S.-China Youth Student Exchange Association, the Philadelphia Orchestra, descendants of General Stilwell, and veterans of the Flying Tigers, officially known as the American Volunteer Group, in Beijing before his visit to the U.S.
At the end of October, some veterans of the Flying Tigers and representatives of the U.S.-China Aviation Heritage Foundation were invited to visit China. Xinhua published an article titled "The Everlasting Friendship Between Chinese and American People, a Wish of a Centenarian Flying Tiger," expressing gratitude for the significant contributions made by the American Volunteer Group to China's war effort. These actions indicate that despite the challenges faced in recent years, both the U.S. and China are seeking to ease tensions through high-level meetings and various forms of communication. This upcoming meeting between Xi and Biden undoubtedly represents a pivotal turning point, potentially providing new opportunities to resolve current conflicts and imbuing future bilateral relations with new possibilities.